This is, of course, an ongoing story, and we are going to now speak to two individuals who were on this ethics panel. One is a Congress Member of Parliament, Mr. V. Vaithalingam, and the other one is Aprajita Sarangi, who was also today speaking in the House. She is, of course, an MP from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Mr. Vaithalingam, thank you. And also, Ms. Sarangi, thank you for speaking to CNN News 18. I want to begin by asking, why is the Congress party standing with Mahua Moitra, even though A, she doesn't belong to your party, and B, she has been indicted by a report formulated after deliberations for having betrayed the national interest, sir?
Do I need to speak?
No, Mr. Vaithalingam, you go first. Why is the Congress party standing with Mahua Moitra?
Actually, you can see the new parliament wanted to start a women reservation bill. The Honorable Prime Minister giving the assurance for the women folk for 1/3 of the reservation for the women folk in the parliamentary system and the assembly system also. That is, they are giving the Nari Shakti. So, at the same time, they want to curtail the Nari Shakti by disqualifying or removing from the parliament Mahua Moitra. That is the main issue. And another thing, we are totally for injustice, those who are having that. If any injustice taken place, we are raising our voice. This is a Congress culture. That is why we are supporting her.
Ms. Sarangi, how do you respond to this? How do you respond to this? Nari Shakti is being curbed and curtailed by your government, says Mr. Vaithalingam, and also there is an injustice being perpetrated. He's making it more rhetorical. What are the facts with which you can counter him?
See, let's refrain from making the entire issue political. There is no politics around it. Now also, let us not talk in terms of man or woman. She was a parliamentarian. She was a member of the Lok Sabha as I am. I am a woman. I am also a parliamentarian. As a parliamentarian, I am supposed to go by the parliamentary procedures. There has to be a conduct which is ethical. And you know, I cannot behave in a manner which is unbecoming of a parliamentarian. So she has demonstrated unethical conduct. She went against the parliamentary procedures, and therefore this kind of situation happened. Now, I am a member of the Parliamentary Standing Committee, and so is my friend from the Congress who is with us today. Now, there were 3 sittings. The complainants had been invited. The complainants were heard at length, Mr. Dehadrai and Mr. Nishikant Dubeji, and thereafter Madam Mahua Moitra had been invited. She was given an opportunity of being heard. In fact, for full 1 hour, she spoke about her personal life. And it was our responsibility as a member of the committee or members of the committee to hear her out. And we did so with tremendous patience. And the chairman also kept on asking questions. She refused to answer many of the questions. I must say with all conviction at my command that all the questions pertain to the content of the affidavit which was sworn. A sworn affidavit, sworn before the Deputy Consulate General in Dubai. Now here, she was so much, she suddenly grew angry, she was fuming and fretting, and she staged a walkout using unparliamentary words for the chairman of the committee. I think that particular day, if she would have stayed back, if she would have stated her things in a cool manner, whatever she wanted to say would have been registered properly. She had no patience to do that. And thereafter, we went through the affidavit and we submitted our report. And today, I must say, Honorable Speaker, following due procedure, allowed everyone to put forth his or her viewpoints. And that is why, ultimately at the end, 2 members of the committee, Girdhari Yadavji and I was asked to speak. And we spoke out our mind. And And I think the law has to take its course. Whatever was wrong. Which is unethical is unethical. And let me say, whosoever is standing by Mahua Moitra ji today is not actually supporting her. They are demonstrating their own unethical conduct. They are standing by what is unethical.
Okay, Mr. Vaidyanathan, let me ask you this. This is a factual question. You're a member of parliament from the Congress. Your own fellow colleague, member of parliament, Praneeth Kaur, she also came out and voted against Miss Mahua Moitra. Now,
actually,
that is why this report was adopted by the narrowest margin. Now, why would she have done this if this was about perhaps denigrating women?
Actually, I want to explain in such a way. On that day, the last day of the proceedings, when the voting is taken place, before that, the chairman tell us that after the inquiry is over, after the investigation is over, then we can sit together and discuss about all the points, then we can take a final decision. But unfortunately, chairman is not hearing us. Even the Mahua Moitra case, we are not allowed to question the Mahua Moitra. Chairman only asking all the questions. So 1 hour time, only chairman is taking the full time. We are not allowed. Even Sarangi also not allowed. So no member raising their questions against the Mahua Moitra. That is the situation is taken place. Even the last day, before, when the chairman is initially give a promise that after the proceedings is over, then we can sit with all the members, then we can finalize our report. But unfortunately, it is not taken place. When the last day meeting, it is only 2 minutes. When the chairman is entered in the house room and started with the proceedings, they put up a resolution and voted for it. They are not listening our voice.
Okay,
that is the major question. Why they are
rushing? So
you're saying
due procedure was not followed.
One point. One point. Another point, you know that Pritam Gaur, how she is behaving. Even she is not a Congress member. Even though technically he belongs to Congress party, already he is reviving because of local conditions. When I asked her, so much of pressure on me, what I can do? That is, what is the pressure? You can only ask the lady. Then only she can explain what is the pressure. So actually the member is voted because of the pressure. And another one I want to explain. Even it is equal. The chairman says, chairman having 2 votes. One as a member and chairman have the another member. So one member having the 2 votes. So what is the meaning?
No, but Mr. Vaidyanathan, I don't understand this. You are now claiming that Praneeth Kaur was under pressure. Why didn't you come out with this earlier? No, why didn't you come out with this earlier?
Already I told. Actually, on the day, the last day of the meeting, I explained she is under the pressure.
This is the first time I am hearing this. Aprajita Sarangi, let me ask you.
No.
The charge that is being made by Mr. Vaidyanathan is that Mahua Moitra was denied, and this is the basis of jurisprudence, was denied an opportunity to clear her own name, to testify. And neither were the complainants cross-examined.
See, there were 3 sittings, as I said. In fact, one full sitting was devoted to listening to Mahua Moitra ji. I must say this. And we gave her the opportunity of being heard. She spoke for 1 hour initially about herself, about her life, which was good. And we noted down all the points. And thereafter, when the questions were asked pertaining to the content of the affidavit, she lost her cool. And she was so impatient that she decided not to stay within the walls of the room in which all of us were sitting. So she staged a walkout and she used unparliamentary words for the chairman of the committee. Now again there was unethical conduct, not becoming of a parliamentarian. Whatever she did was unbecoming of a parliamentarian. So, we cannot support something which is unethical.